Hello friends and welcome to this session for GATE and ESC Electrical Engineering. My friend, this session is going to be one of the most awesome session and you are going to really learn something very new and something that will help you in the exam. In the exam for GATE, may it be 2021 or it may be 2022. Now, before we start the lecture, my friend, let me introduce you myself. My name is Ankit Goyal. I got AIR 1 in GATE 2014 and GATE 2018. And my friend, I was also awarded the President of India Gold Medal by the President himself in the year 2013 when I graduated from IIT Indore. Presently, I am working as a director at an academy for GATE department, and that is why constantly I am able to bring new and more initiatives for you. Because an academy is not an institute. An academy is not a coaching. An academy is more of a revolution. An academy is more of a feeling. An academy has everything right that is wrong with every other coaching institute in the country. The name An Academy, my friend, has been comprised of two words, un and academy. That means it has everything that is not there in an academy. So an academy cares about the student in the best way possible. It cares about the student most than or more than any other person can. All the initiatives are centered on the student. That is, they are always working towards the student welfare. And that is why, my friend, you are watching this course on power system. That is why, my friend, you are watching this course on power system free of cost on our YouTube channel. So my friend, if you are visiting this channel for the first time, make sure that you have subscribed, because we have electrical machine, power electronics, power system, communication system, EMT, EDC, network, signal, control, digital, everything is here on this channel, that too free of cost, my friend. But what has An Academy done? An Academy has brought a revolution in the country where they are providing the most affordable education, and that too free of that too at the most affordable price, as well as free of cost on YouTube. So my friend, if you want to be a part of the revolution that An Academy has created by means of the courses that are running on An Academy, where they are bringing you the best ever educators of the country on a single platform. That is, you, my friend, can be able to learn from India's top educator at the cheapest or at the most affordable prices possible. At the most affordable prices possible. Now, my friend, I'm talking to you. You can dare to dream. You can dare to enter a PSU. You can dare to dream about MTech from an IIT. Why? Because An Academy has made it possible. An Academy has done everything that is required to get the best rank in GATE examination. So my friend, if you want to join An Academy, make sure that you use the code Ankit ESE, because the door to An Academy opens with this code, and this directly makes me your mentor, so that I can guide you at each and every step regarding your GATE preparation. And not only this, you will also get 10% discount on your subscription. Now, what does An Academy bring for you? Not only the live classes. The live classes are the best part of An Academy, where you can interact with the educator, ask your doubt, and make sure that you understand each and every concept, and then only exit the class. But other than that, you get dedicated doubt session, where you can post a pic of a question and ask any doubt, any number of doubts. Then you have weekly quizzes. Every Sunday we test how much you have understood. Then there are daily practice paper which we provide you for practice. Then there are practice questions from An Academy. Then there are test series from An Academy. Then there is crash course, where we will boost your rank in the last few months. There is rank improvement batch for the students who have already done well in the GATE examination. Now, my friend, all of this just with one subscription fees, where you don't have to pay anything again and again or anything extra. That is the magic of An Academy. Just join An Academy without thinking too much.
Hi guys, in the last lecture we studied the concept of a short transmission line. We saw the voltage regulation in a short transmission line, the line charging current, as well as we saw the phasor diagrams for a short transmission line. In this lecture we'll see a few problems that are based on the short transmission line operation. So in our first problem it is saying A single phase transmission line of impedance J.8 ohm supplies a resistive load of 500 ampere at 300 volt. First of all, remember, if there is no admittance given in a transmission line, it is by default a short transmission line. So here the impedance is purely reactive. Since it is a resistive load, that means VR and IR will be in the same phase. So assume VR is 300 angle 0 degree volt. IR will be 500 angle 0 degree ampere. So if we want to calculate Vs, it will be VR plus IR into Z. 300 angle 0, 500 angle 0 into J.8. That is 300 plus J 400, that is 500 angle 53.13 degree volt. Now IR is equal to IS in case of short transmission line. So current angle is 0 degree, voltage angle is 53 degree. So power factor will be cos of 53.13 minus 0, that is 0.6, lagging because current has a lesser angle than voltage. So this is one method of finding the sending end power factor. The other method can be, if we draw the circuit, this is the inductor, this is the resistive load. Now the load resistance will be VR by IR, which is 300 by 500, so it is 0.6 ohm. Now we know power factor for a RL circuit is R by Z, 0.6 by under root 0.6 square plus 0.8 square, that is 0.6 lag. Okay, one other method can be, cos phi s we studied was VR cos phi r plus IR into R by Vs. Now VR is 300, receiving end power factor is unity due to resistive load. IR is 500. Here R refers to line resistance, which is 0 because line has only reactance. Vs is 500, so it is also 0.6. You can follow any of the methods to find the sending end power factor. Let us move on to the next problem. In our next problem, it is saying a 220 kilovolt 20 kilometer long 3-phase line has a following ABCD constant. Okay, its correct charging current per phase. I told you charging current is CVR0. Okay, let us assume that VR0 is 220 kV, which is the rated voltage. So C is 0.5 into 10 raised power minus 4. And since charging current is calculated per phase, it will be 220 by root 3 into 10 raised power 3. Remember, transmission line is always considered to be in star connection. So we have to take VL by root 3. So it will be 11 by root 3 ampere. This will be your line charging current per phase. Okay, this question appeared in GATE examination. So the thing is, usually the value that is given to us here is actually the value of sending end voltage. So the correct method should have been C by A into Vs, but none of the options were given like that. So we have to assume that VR0 is actually 220 kV. But for all practical purposes or all problems, you can assume the rated voltage that is given to you is the rated sending end voltage as well as the full load receiving end voltage or the rated receiving end voltage. It is never equal to the no load voltage. In our next problem, it is saying the generalized constant of a 3-phase 220 kV medium length line are this. If the load at receiving end is 50 megawatt 220 kV, 0.9 lagging, we have to find the magnitude of line to line sending end voltage. We know Vs equal to AVR plus BIR. Okay, to calculate Vs we need VR and IR. VR we are given, but I do not know IR. So the first thing that you must do while attempting a question of such kind is, whenever you see a power at the receiving end and you see the voltage, you must first calculate the receiving end current. So IR will be PR by root 3 VR cos of phi R. PR is 50 megawatt. Since VR is given line to line, 220 kV, cos phi R is 0.9 lagging. So this current comes out to be 118.09 ampere. Now, one thing also to be remembered is whenever we are applying this equation, this is applied on per phase basis. That is, VR must be taken per phase. So Vs will be equal to A is 0.936 angle 0.98 into 220 kV by root 3 plus B is 142 angle 76.4. IR is 118.09. Angle will be negative of the power factor angle minus cos inverse 0.9. Okay. So if we put this in calculator, it comes out to be 138.387 angle 6.59 degree kV. Okay, that is the magnitude of sending end phase voltage, because this equation is applied on per phase. So sending end line to line voltage will be 130.387 root 3. So it will come out to be 225.83 kV. That is the magnitude of sending end line to line voltage. So this is the most important point, that ABCD parameter equations are applied on per phase basis. In our next problem, it is saying the ABCD constant of a 220 kV line are given. We are given the sending end voltage of the line is 240 kV. We need to find percentage voltage regulation. Voltage regulation is mod VR0 minus mod VR by mod VR into 100%. Mod VR0 is actually mod Vs by mod A. Now if we put sending end line to line voltage directly, we will get the receiving end line to line voltage, because this is a directly proportional relation. So let me directly use the line voltage, 240 by 0.94. So this comes out to be 255.32. The beauty with the voltage regulation equation is you can either use both the line voltages or you can use phase voltage. There is no hard and fast rule, because anyways the factor of root 3 will get cancelled out in the numerator as well as denominator. So voltage regulation will be 255.32. Now receiving end voltage is given as 220 kV by 220 into 100%. Now earlier I told you that the voltage rating that is given is sending end voltage, but now I am assuming receiving end, because it is saying load delivered at nominal voltage, means whatever is the nominal or the rated voltage, the load is being delivered at that voltage, that is VR is 220. So this comes out to be 16%. Okay, so you have to comprehend each and every line given in the problem statement. Nominal voltage means rated voltage, so load is being delivered at rated voltage, and for that sending end voltage is 240 kV. Let us look at our last problem. It is saying a 50 Hz transmission line 300 km long. So actually it classifies as a long transmission line. Has total series impedance, that is Z is given to me 40 plus J 125, and the total shunt admittance Y is given to me 10 raised power minus 3 mho. The receiving end load is this. As I told you, whenever you see the receiving end load, you must first find out IR. IR will be 50 into 10 raised power 6 by root 3 into 220 kV into 0.8. So this comes out to be 164 ampere. Now we need to find sending power with short line approximation. Now in case of short transmission line, the model is simply like this. So the only losses in the system will be 3I square R. So loss will be 3I square R. Short line approximation means we have to neglect the shunt admittance. 3 into 164 square into 40. So this comes out to be 3.22 megawatt. Then sending end power is receiving end power plus loss, which is 53.22 megawatt. But remember, this expression for 3I square R, or the loss is equal to 3I square R, can only be applied in case of short transmission line, because suppose it is a medium transmission line and I am using a pi model. Then what will happen is, pi model is something like this. Current going here is IR, here is IS. But here there will be some other current I, which is going into the resistance R. So that is neither equal to IS nor equal to IR. But in case of short transmission line, the current passing through the resistance is equal to IS as well as equal to IR. That is why we can directly apply 3IR square R as the losses in the transmission line. But for any other transmission line, the current passing through the resistance is neither equal to IR nor equal to IS. So it is better that you do not apply this method. Then what to do is, the general method would be, first try to find Vs, which will be equal to, in case of short line, VR plus IR Z. But for any other line, it will be AVR plus BIR. So VR will be per phase voltage. Then IR will be 164 and angle will be negative of power factor angle due to lagging power factor. Z is 40 plus J 125. So this comes out to be 145.1 angle 4.93 degree volt. Now sending end power will be 3 Vs Is cos phi s. Okay, why 3? Because it is the phase voltage. 3 into 145.1 into 164, because IR equal to IS. Cos of voltage angle is 4.93 minus current angle will be 36.86. Negative will become positive. So this will come out to be 53.22 megawatt. So that is other way of calculating the sending end power. So that is a special case short transmission line in which sending end power is receiving plus 3IR square into R. This is the general method that is applicable everywhere. Just this equation will change for other transmission lines. It will become AVR plus BIR. So then you have to calculate Vs, Is and then calculate 3 Vs, Is cos phi s. That will give you the sending end power. So mostly these sort of problems are asked from this topic. In the next lecture, we will study about the modeling of medium transmission line.
So my friend, if you want to join an academy, if you liked the lecture, if you like the content that you have just watched, and you have decided that an academy is the right place for you, and you want to learn with me, you want to learn from me, then don't hesitate, because that is where we are conducting free classes every day that will boost your GATE rank. So if you decide to take subscription, click on GATE and ESE, click on get subscription. After this, you can choose the plan that you want to opt for. The final year and dropper can take 1 year plan. Second and the third year can take 2 year plan. But don't forget to use the code Ankit ESE. This will give you 10% off, as well as it will bring you under my guidance. And as you can see, the prices are really affordable, my friend. It is much less than any other institute can offer you. And that is why I keep repeating, an academy is not an academy. It is a revolution. It is a feeling. You can make the payment by credit, debit card, EMI, net banking. Also, EMI is available on debit card, but for HDFC debit card and Bajaj Finserv debit card. So if you are from a weak financial background, you can pay the amount in installments, but only use the code Ankit ESE. And my friend, these are some videos where I have told how to study, how to get the best rank in GATE, and these videos will really help you in cracking GATE. So make sure that you watch each and every one of them. And my friend, these are our other channels, like for mechanical we have, for civil also we have, for computer science we have for SSC, JEE, all branches, electrical, mechanical, civil. And on this channel we have the previous year question video solution, that too free of cost. And many more channels will be coming very soon for you guys. So be a part of our YouTube family and you can take the benefit of all the free content that we are bringing. And my friend, this is my Telegram channel where you will find the notes of each and every lecture that I take. And this is my Unacademy profile which you can follow to watch my content for free on Unacademy, because there also I am taking regular free classes. So if you can't afford to join Unacademy, then keep associated with us, keep sharing the content that we are providing, and work towards making this YouTube family bigger and better. We'll keep bringing more and more content for you, and the only fees that you have to pay, my friend, is that you have to work hard and you have to share and like each and every video that we are uploading. So that way this family gets bigger. Even the student in a rural area can take the benefit of the free initiatives that we have started. And my friend, you also get the best rank in GATE without having to stress about how to pay. So if you can't be paying or you can't afford to pay, then make sure that you are building this YouTube family, a bigger and a better YouTube family, the biggest and the best community of all electrical engineers. So that is all from my side. See you again in the next lecture. Thank you.